Hey guys, AB with you here, and today we are making for you an awesome meal prep treat. Today I'm cooking up Steph's meal prep for the week. Isn't she so lucky?
That's right.
So I'm making her some rice and beans, some potato and leek soup, some roast Brussels sprouts, and some baked roast potatoes. And yeah, it's coming up. So let's get started. Baby's about to drop. The bun is coming out of the oven.
She's coming.
Yeah, any day now. Maybe by the time you watch this video, the baby might already be out.
That's very possible, actually. That's actually very probable.
Steph is hyper pregnant. She's even resting the thing right now on her belly. You guys can't see. She's resting the camera on her belly as a support. She wanted rice and beans. Always, we always do rice and beans in this house. And this potato and leek soup is something that we've been working on, and it's delicious. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the rice on. Now, as you can see over here, to make this work, you need 2 large pots. We only have 1 large pot, so we need a wok. So we're going to cook the rice and beans in a wok, so you can do it in anything, as long as it's big enough to make a lot of it. And the soup's going to go in there. So I'm going to put the rice in the wok, and then we're going to wash this, and then I'll see you back here in a minute. To prepare the rice, place under cold running water and rinse it a few times until the water runs clear, and then you want to use the back of your packet of your rice to tell you how much rice you want to use. We're going to use about 3 cups of rice today, which is going to be about 6 cups of water. Make sure to check back your packet to see how much you need. And then we're going to put that on high, cover with a lid, not going to stir it, and we're going to turn it down to low once it comes to a boil. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing a white glove doing the whole Michael Jackson thing. It's because my eczema is really bad right now, and I can't get this hand wet at all. So I'm going to be popping on a clean dish glove to wash the rice. Next, you're going to prepare the leeks. So some of you may not be familiar with leeks. This is a leek. It's like kind of like an onion hybrid with celery, basically way to describe it. And it gets real dirty. So what you want to do, and you want to cut it in half like this, and then you want to go and wash it like this, so you can get inside and like wash in between all the layers. Because sometimes there's like dirt in between the layers. So now the leeks are washed, and I'm gonna cut them up right now. But before, I want to make sure I turn my oven on so that I can cook the potatoes and the Brussels sprouts. So we're gonna put the oven on. No. No. No.
Still don't know how to work it?
No.
There you go.
Oven's on. There you go. So the oven, we're gonna put some potatoes and some Brussels sprouts, but that'll be in just a minute. I'm gonna start getting into my leeks. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them up, kind of like this. You want to chop them up. And this is rough, as rough as you want. The smaller they are though, they're gonna cook a little bit faster, and they'll break down easier. I'm gonna go ahead and cut all these up and then pop them into the pot with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So once you've cut up your leeks, you're gonna pop the rest of them in. Now this is about halfway full of leeks right now. You can hear them, they're sweating off. That's the term, is sweat. You want to sweat off the leeks. And the leeks are going to break down. So right now you can see it's like probably like half full. And it's going to start breaking down. And you're going to cook these off for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just sweating them off. Keep stirring them every like 1 to 2 minutes. And while you're cooking those, we're going to peel the spuds. Easy as that goes.
Normally we don't peel our potatoes, but
because you're making this creamy soup, you don't want the rusticness of the skin on there. I mean, you can put it on if you want, but I mean, even I am recommending peeling the potatoes. Make sure you get a really nice creamy consistency and no lumpiness.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
So, peel the potatoes.
This is what it's going to look like when it's fully cooked down and they're really mushy. Okay, a bit of caramelization. So what you're going to do now is you're going to get out your blender and put it in there. If you have an immersion blender, like a stick blender, use that. We don't have one of those. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, and we're going to transfer the leeks out of the pot into a blender, blitz it up, and then put it back into the pot. But if you have the immersion blender, you can just leave everything in the pot and do it all in one pot. So I'm going to show you how to do it in the blender to the side. Get yourself a blender.
Food processor.
That's the one. Food processor. And you're going to put that in there, hook it up. Who did this? What is this? Then you want to pop all of the leeks in here as best you can. Leeks are going in. All the leeks. Scrape the bottom of the barrel. Get all the leeks out. Okay. Then, what are you going to do? You're going to grab 2 cups of water. Don't do any more or it'll explode.
And we know that from trial and error.
That's right. So In we go with the leeks. There's still more leeks in here. I want to get them all. Gotta get them all.
Pretty sure it's gotta catch them all.
Okay, then we're gonna put the lid on.
And pray it doesn't explode.
Yeah! Oh, little leek, little leek. Little leek, big leek, big leek, big leek.
Big leeks, big leeks. Get it? Leeks. Maybe just a little bit less water then.
A little bit less water. That's what I'm saying. Get an immersion blender.
When you do this, just do 1 cup of water, not 2.
After a minute, you can turn it off. And wow, look at this. You got some creamy leek.
Nice.
Creamy leeks. Okay, so then we're gonna put this into the pot, and then we're gonna add the rest of the water. Watch your fingers, it's gonna be real hot. Here we go, here we go. So you make this creamy leek soup with no cream. It's creamy leek. It's because the leeks are creamy. You don't need to add any milk in this. And the potatoes, we're not gonna wash and rinse the potatoes to get rid of any starch because you want the starch in there because the starch is gonna help it be thick. Beautiful. So the oven has reached the temperature, and so we're gonna pop in some just spuds on their own. Just regular baked spuds. Just gonna pop them in the oven because Steph likes to have these during the week just plain, as they are.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, in the oven they go.
Potatoes are grounding.
And then I'm gonna get back to the leeks, and we're gonna add another 10 cups of water to make it 12 cups of water for the Aussies, 3 liters. Add 10 a little bit more because we spilled some. So now we're gonna dice the potatoes. Once you got some dice done, you can pop it straight into the pot. And then you can return the heat to low. And then we'll keep cooking that out. Bring it back to the boil, and they're gonna cook the potatoes in there for a good 20 minutes. So next we're going to prepare the Brussels sprouts. And these ones are quite large, so I'm gonna cut them in half. And then we're just gonna place them on a tray with just olive oil, salt, pepper. Simple as that. You haven't even got to complicate it, adding anything else. I made it the other night for Steph's parents, and they were like, "What did you put in this?" They said, I'm like, olive oil, salt, pepper. And actually, I was making the Brussels sprouts because I was cooking purple carrot for Steph's parents. Purple carrot, thank you for sponsoring this video. They are amazing, plant-based, delivered to your door, cookable meals. Is that what I'm trying to say?
Meal prep service.
Meal prep service. It comes in a box. All the food that you need for a meal prep comes in a box, or the meal plan, or the dinners come in a box, and you can prep them. They're so easy to make. You make the food in like 20 minutes, and I made it for Steph's parents because they're starting to get into plant-based food, and we're encouraging them to eat more plants, just like a purple carrot is. I find it funny that I'm wearing a purple glove for the carrot video.
That was not intentional.
That was not intentional, but guys, there's links below. We love purple carrot, and we love using them. I mean, you guys are gonna love them too. So make sure you check all the links below to get information about how to get purple carrot.
Well, it's really helpful if you are a busy person and maybe you run out of meal prep one night, and so all you have to do is open your fridge and you have purple carrot food ready to go.
That's right.
That will take you like 10 minutes and you'll have a nice hot meal.
That's right. You can use the coupon code Pick Couple Cooks to get 30% off.
30% off if it's your first order.
First order.
There you go.
Pop the Brussels sprouts onto a tray. You can use baking paper or a silicone mat, whatever you have. And this should probably all fit on one tray. And then we're gonna add a little bit of my friend olive oil. Where'd it go? Here it is. How much? Like a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, as much as you want. And then you can mix that in there. And yeah, these are gonna roast up real nice, just on their own. Like some of you don't like Brussels sprouts, or think Brussels sprouts, nah, I don't like Brussels sprouts.
They're delicious.
They are delicious. Just let them cook on their own.
Yeah.
With a bit of olive oil.
I mean, you can add some garlic if you want.
Some garlic.
Fresh garlic.
Fresh garlic.
But we're simple.
Salt, pepper.
We're simple folk.
Salt is dangerous.
That is very dangerous. Don't ruin my sprouts. Okay, that's good.
I got you. Salt, pepper. More pepper.
You need to add salt and pepper to the soup.
That is true. Thank you, honey. Brussels sprouts.
In the oven.
In the oven. They're gonna go up top with the potatoes.
Beautiful.
Our rice is done. Look at that perfect rice. Done.
Beautiful.
Turn that rice off. Beautiful. Give that a little fluff. Yeah, she's done. She's cooked.
Just like the baby.
Just like the baby.
The baby is cooked and ready to come out.
Ready to go.
Wait, add the salt so you don't forget.
So we're gonna add a nice tablespoon of salt. You're gonna need some salt in there to like really boost the flavors.
Tablespoon and a half.
Tablespoon and a half. And a half, she says. She's making me put an extra half in.
And a half. Okay, well I guess you can test it first. See what you think, but...
Oh yeah. Yeah, put another half in.
Haha! See?
That's why we have recipes.
We already tested this.
I know. Okay, so that's that.
It's a teaspoon of pepper. But who really measures out a teaspoon of pepper? You getting ready to have a burp rag on your on your shoulders?
This is gonna be Chef AB. Chef AB dad life. I've been preparing my whole life for this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Chefs, we put...
What the heck is that? Aliens.
Aliens. So, rice and beans. Grab yourself an onion. Now with this recipe, it's kind of like an all-in method. You haven't got to like potentially cook the onions. This is like our new like secret all-in one pot rice and beans recipe. So.
Not really a secret.
Well, no, we haven't shared this method yet.
Oh, okay.
We haven't shared this. This is the new method.
This is the lazy 9 months pregnant method.
That's right. This is the save yourself a whole pan washing up method. Dice. Nice fine dice. You're gonna pop this straight into the rice. Just like that. As it is. Raw. And then you want to move the rice around, and the heat from the rice is gonna help to soften the onions. Okay, that's in there. Then we add some tomatoes.
Mmm.
We're gonna dice up the tomatoes. Hey, it's not sharp enough to cut through a rough tomato. That's in how sharp this knife is.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have a really sharp knife to cut tomatoes.
Oh yeah. Once your tomatoes are cut up, you're gonna take them, put them into the rice. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Mix it all around, get all the tomatoes in there. You see them all over there?
Not really. I'll get up. Oh! Oh, pregnant lady coming through.
So that's that part. Then you got the cilantro and the beans.
Cilantro and beans. Boom.
Little chiffonade here of coriander. How much you want? All of it?
Sure. I love cilantro.
Love with the cilantro. Here we go with the cilantro. Beautiful.
Beans.
And the beans, and it's done. Here we go. Beans.
Whoa!
Holy Moses. Yeah, I'm gonna go use my fruit bowl to go strain up my beans. You've given your beans a rinse. You add them into the rice and beans. Just like that. And then you're gonna give it a mixy mix. And there you have it.
If you wanted to, you could just literally make this. And it makes a lot of meals and
This is perfect for a big party.
super easy. Oh yeah, every party now we basically just make rice and beans and a bunch of other things. But rice and beans are the easiest thing to make.
Now, it's debatable. Okay, we want you to put in the comments. Do you put cumin in this, or do you leave it out?
I don't like
Steph leaves it out. Steph doesn't like putting cumin in her rice and beans. I love putting cumin in rice and beans.
Nah, bruh.
Let us know in the comments. Would you put cumin in, or would you leave it out? Yeah.
Okay, what's going on here? It's
There's
boiling.
me soup.
Me soup?
Me soup's all coming along.
Oh, you Aussie.
She's boiling.
Okay.
She's boiling. Now she's boiling. I'm turning it into a simmer. And
So that's basically it.
that's basically it. The spuds are in the oven.
Now we're just gonna wait for the stuff to finish in the oven, and we're gonna clean while we're gonna clean while we wait.
Oh yeah, Brussels sprouts.
Beautiful.
Golden. Like 20 minutes. Yeah,
Not
half
even.
an hour.
Yeah, it was like 20 minutes.
Golden.
Beautiful.
You want a green bean?
Beans. Want a carrot?
You want a carrot?
You want an apple? Whoa. Okay.
Jack. You want Jack? Good. The spuds.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So everything's done. Boom.
Everything's done.
Lovely.
Time to plate her up.
All right. So to plate this one up, we're just gonna add some potatoes with some Brussels sprouts and see how many we can make out of this.
What would you do with the spuds, Stephanie?
I would cut them up and put some vegan mayo on them, or just literally eat them plain and add some salt or sriracha, or what else do we put on those?
Plate up the rice and beans as much as you want into a thing.
So we actually ended up making 12 of the rice and beans.
Oh yeah, that's the dream.
Beautiful. Now,
And the soup is done. So you know the soup is done when the spuds are soft and tender, just like they would normally. You could leave it in one big container, or you can portion up, take it to work.
maybe portion a few. You don't have to do all of them, but just a few.
We're out of containers.
For that thumbnail, you know.
Where are the containers, bud?
All in the fridge, probably. Okay, maybe not. Just kidding. Plate up some of the soup. Actually, it's really filling. Not even sure I can eat all of that, but guess we'll find out. And obviously, you're not going to close any of these lids until there's no more steam. Look at all of this food, guys.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Easy as that, guys. If you guys want to grab all the links to these recipes, all the ingredients to the recipes, check the link to the description box below.
Stay tuned to Instagram because we'll be posting
baby's
more about the baby on Instagram than anywhere else.
That's right. So until next time, guys.
Namaste.